Okay, this is the kitchen. 7-foot ceiling, does not fit with the rest of the house, and is not what we like, not what we want. The room above was useless and had served no real good function for what we want here. There's a stairwell behind that wall there, behind that curtain that goes up there, and by opening this room up we also are able to remove that entire wall and move that whole set of cabinets over 3 more feet over to the outside wall, which effectively is putting a lot more square footage inside the kitchen. So let me walk over here. This is the table Rusty just finished redoing. Came out beautiful. That cabinet, that little closet there will go away, and that whole section of wall there will go away, and everything here will just get pushed over 3 feet to the outside wall. Of course, I got to rebuild the outside wall, but the cabinets are all going to be sanded and painted white. The wall colorings and all that stuff, Rusty's got all that stuff designed out. We'll be getting new countertops and of course a new floor. Probably go with linoleum on the floor rather than tile for this evolution. And you can see all the lights we've got in here now, and there's about the same amount upstairs. I put 12 in up there, and then we're also going to have lights on the beams. The plastic there covers the hole in the floor where we've been passing sheetrock and all the construction supplies up there, because there's no good way to get things upstairs. So that's how we've been getting them up there. Walk upstairs real quick. This is the stairwell that goes back up there. And this is the second floor room that I'm talking about. I've been working in here a little bit on and off for about 1.5 years now. Well, just over a year, I guess. January of 2010, we started in here with the tear out. We ripped everything out, gutted it, and then slowly been working on the structure. There was a lot of structural problems. There was a wall right here, went along the stairwell, and there was a small closet over in that area that I used for gun storage. And then right there in the center behind the speaker and the saw there was a small doorway that went into the middle bedroom. All that's closed off. We got the beams installed. We got the ceiling is finished. She got the finished paint on that I guess about 10 days ago. She got the finished paint on that. We're still waiting on the rest of the light bulbs. I had to order special light bulbs because she wanted very specific brightness in here. These are 6500K light bulbs. Very, very, very bright light bulb. And they only had 4 of them in stock. We're waiting for the rest of those to come in. And then they'll be installed. But the ceiling paint is done. All that mud work is done. That was what I spent most of January, February working on, was getting to this point. Just in the last few days we went ahead and I got the beams installed. The wiring has been a challenge. There's a lot of wiring things going on here. This first beam here is eventually going to have a ceiling fan on it. This beam right here is eventually going to have light strips on it, as is this one over here. He's eventually going to have light strips on it. Halogen track lighting. Bear, stop, it's just me. Dogs are barking because I'm talking to myself. The fourth beam over there is not going to have anything on it, but it's going to have power run out just in case we want to do anything in the future. And then that mount up there is going to be for the lamp that hangs down over the dining room table. So right now all the sheetrock work is done for this year, except you know, little bitty pieces. I'm going to go ahead and plug up all these holes and get all that stuff done. Rusty's going to try and get these beams sealed up in the next day or two. Get some. She's going to use a full-bodied stain on these beams. Get those sealed up in the next day or two, and then I can start working the sheetrock, the mud work, taping and mudding on the walls. Once the walls are done taped and mudded and they're all finished and she gets good paint on those, then I can Then I got to frame out the windows, trim out the windows. We got the 3 windows I put in here, and then the 2 big windows there and there. Once I get those trimmed out, then I go back to cutting out chunks of the floor. You see I've already started some areas. I've got some parts of it opened up. There's going to be a lot of wiring changes. Once I get into the floor itself, there's a lot of wires run through the floor. So I'm going to have to do some tricky stuff there with all that to get all that wiring out of there and run it somewhere else, but I'll get to it. So that's pretty much where we're at on this project. It's coming along. I worked on it for about 3 months last year and then got into the riding season. We're going sort of the same things this year. I've been working on it basically since January 1st. I'm going to go a little bit further into the year this year. I think I really want to get this floor out. Even if all the joists are still there, I really want to get this floor out and the ceiling opened up this spring. So that's my goal for this year. And then next year we'll probably go ahead and take that take that wall out by the stairs. Take that wall out and push that back. First I got to rip the stairs out and rebuild that whole wall there because it's only a partial wall down there. But rebuild all that, put electric in it, do all that kind of stuff, and then I'll take this stub wall out and move everything over. So it's going to be at least a 3-year project, but we're making progress on it. That's it.